Have you ever looked at your to-do list and felt overwhelmed, unsure where to start, and tempted to put everything off until later? If so, you're not alone. That's exactly the kind of challenge Brian Tracy tackles in his best-selling book, Eat That Frog. 21 Great Ways to Stop Procrastinating and Get More Done in Less Time. This is a direct, straightforward audiobook summary designed to fit this complete book into a bite-sized format under 15 minutes. I pulled the most important key takeaways from this book and have them here in under 15 minutes. If you like this content, make sure to like the video and subscribe to Audiobook Focus for more simplified book summaries every single day. Let's not waste time and dive right in. Tracy opens the book with a strange but memorable image. If the first thing you do each morning is eat a live frog, you can go through the rest of the day knowing the worst is behind you. In this case, your frog is your most important and often most difficult task, the one you're most likely to avoid. The point is simple. Tackle that task first, and the rest of your day will be more productive and less stressful. It's about prioritizing the most impactful work instead of wasting energy on smaller, less important tasks that are easier to check off. Tracy shares that the frog might not be fun, but it's the thing that makes the biggest difference. Tracy's philosophy stems from years of research in productivity, time management, and personal success. He believes that the key to high performance is developing the habit of focusing on the vital few tasks that contribute the most to your goals. Too many people fall into the trap of being busy without being effective. We often confuse movement with achievement. Tracy urges us to stop spinning our wheels and start making meaningful progress by choosing the right things to work on. He explains that busyness can be a form of avoidance. We feel good checking off minor tasks, but it distracts us from doing the work that really matters. He emphasizes the importance of clarity. Before you can take meaningful action, you have to be clear about your goals. What do you really want? Where are you going? Tracy recommends writing down your goals, breaking them into manageable steps, and reviewing them regularly. He stresses that clarity leads to focus, and focus leads to results. When you're unsure of what's important, everything seems urgent. But when you know your priorities, decision-making becomes easier. You spend less time reacting and more time taking charge. Another key idea in the book is the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. This principle states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. In other words, not all tasks are created equal. Tracy encourages readers to identify the tasks that produce the most value and concentrate their time and energy there. If you can master this mindset, you'll work smarter, not just harder. It means being ruthless about cutting out the 80% of low-value activities. It's about being results-focused, not task-focused. Tracy also explores the concept of setting deadlines. A task without a deadline is a task that can be pushed off indefinitely. By assigning a time limit to your most important goals, you create a sense of urgency and accountability. He urges you to schedule your priorities into your calendar and not leave them up to chance. That frog won't eat itself. You have to plan the meal and commit to it. Setting clear deadlines also forces you to break out of perfectionism, which often hides behind the mask of preparation. One of the most powerful strategies in the book is the idea of breaking big tasks into smaller, manageable chunks. Procrastination often stems from feeling overwhelmed, but when you divide a large project into small steps, you build momentum. Each small win builds confidence and propels you forward. Tracy calls this the salami slice technique. Just take one slice at a time until the whole task is complete. Even the biggest frogs are easier to swallow one bite at a time. This method also keeps you from giving up too early. Each little victory makes you feel progress, which motivates you to keep going. He also dives into the idea of self-discipline. Tracy believes self-discipline is the foundation of success in all areas of life. It's the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Developing discipline requires practice, but the more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Tracy recommends starting your day early and using your highest energy hours to tackle your most important work. Morning is the perfect time to eat that frog. The discipline you build in the morning often carries over to the rest of the day. It creates a powerful chain reaction of focus and follow-through. Another important point is the value of long-term thinking. People who achieve the most tend to think years into the future. They understand the long-term consequences of their actions and make decisions accordingly. Tracy encourages readers to ask themselves, what are the long-term effects of what I'm doing today? Is this action moving me closer to my biggest goals? This type of thinking brings clarity to your daily choices and keeps you focused on what truly matters. It helps you avoid the trap of short-term gratification that keeps so many people stuck. The book also introduces the idea of leveraging your strengths. Tracy emphasizes that you should focus on doing more of what you're good at rather than trying to fix all your weaknesses. The fastest way to grow your results is to play to your strengths. Delegate or minimize your weaknesses, and continually improve your best skills through learning and practice. This approach is about working in alignment with your natural abilities. It's both more effective and more enjoyable. In addition to these core strategies, Tracy talks about the importance of planning your day in advance. Every minute spent in planning saves 10 minutes in execution. He suggests making a daily list the night before so you wake up with a clear roadmap for the day. This simple habit builds consistency and reduces decision fatigue. Knowing what needs to be done as soon as your day starts puts you ahead of 90% of people. He also recommends reviewing your to-do list each morning and asking, if I could only do one thing today, what would it be? Tracy also touches on the idea of taking responsibility for your results. Blaming others, waiting for perfect conditions, or hoping things will magically get better are all forms of procrastination. Successful people take ownership of their time, choices, and productivity. They act, adjust, and improve. Tracy reminds us that no one is coming to rescue us. If we want change, it's on us to make it happen. This mindset of personal accountability is essential. It puts the power to change your life back in your hands. The concept of single tasking also plays a key role in the book. In a world obsessed with multitasking, Tracy reminds us that focus wins. Trying to do everything at once leads to mediocrity. It splits your energy and creates mistakes. Instead, focus on one task at a time, do it well, and then move on to the next. This approach increases your efficiency and the quality of your work. Your brain simply performs better when it's focused. Single tasking is how great work gets done. Tracy addresses the emotional side of procrastination as well. Many people avoid important tasks because they feel uncomfortable, fearful, or anxious about them. The key is to take action in spite of those feelings. Confidence comes from doing, not from waiting to feel ready. When you act, even in small ways, you build courage and gain control over your mindset. Action is the antidote to fear. You'll never feel ready to eat the frog, but once you do, you'll feel proud and empowered. Let's now talk about the 5 most important takeaways from this book and how you can start using them right away. First, always identify your biggest, most important task of the day and do it first. Don't check your phone or email. Don't get lost in busy work. Just eat the frog. If you do this, everything else will feel easier. This single habit can transform your productivity. Second, use the power of planning. Each night before bed, write down the top 5 tasks you need to tackle the next day. Rank them by priority and commit to starting with number 1. This simple habit eliminates morning confusion and gives your day a head start. It's like giving yourself a winning script to follow. Third, apply the 80-20 rule daily. Review your task list and ask, which of these will create the biggest impact? Focus only on those. The rest can wait, be delegated, or eliminated entirely. This habit helps you do more by doing less. Fourth, break big tasks into smaller steps. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, slice the task into smaller pieces. Start with a single easy step to get momentum going. Then keep moving forward, one slice at a time. Action is a chain reaction. Once you start, it becomes easier to keep going. Fifth, build discipline by doing the hard thing first. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Waking up early, avoiding distractions, and facing discomfort will get easier with time. Make it a game to see how fast you can start on your frog each day. Over time, you'll build an identity around being someone who gets things done. In conclusion, Eat That Frog is more than just a book about productivity. It's a blueprint for taking charge of your time and your life. Brian Tracy doesn't give you fluff or vague theories. He offers clear, practical tools that you can use immediately. His advice is built on decades of experience and backed by proven results. Whether you're a student, a parent, an entrepreneur, or anyone trying to do more with your day, this book offers real value. If you've made it to the end of this audiobook summary, that means you're serious about taking action. The full audiobook is linked in the description if you want to dive even deeper into Brian Tracy's lessons. Like and subscribe to Audiobook Focus for more summaries like this one. And if you're still here, comment, "I ate the frog," in the comments, so I know you made it to the end. I'll do my best to like and reply to every single one. Until next time.